My name is Mark Boyer, and this is December 28th. And on Christmas Day, I got up and opened my email, and there was this beautiful present given to me by the Supreme Court of Canada, sent to me on December 24th. And yeah, rubber biscuit is what I called it, and it's exactly what it is. Basically, the Supreme Court, the registrar for the Supreme Court of Canada, in this one-page short little letter, says that basically he's not recognizing these. He's recognizing that he was served documents, but he's not recognizing that the power behind a mandamus. He is not going to act on a mandamus. I need to file an appeal, a leave to appeal on the fact that I'm filing after the due time. So I have to write a letter and make a court date and to Mr. Lawrence Cannon, and he's one of the guys who has to be indicted. Okay, yeah, it's ridiculous. Okay, a mandamus is a mandamus. It's the only way to serve it. Now the reality is I placed, this goes back weeks back, and you can look at my paperwork. I placed a 337 demand on the registrar to return my person to a lawful society. Okay, to deliver my person to a lawful society. That's the correct word. Deliver a person. Now, what happens here is that here is this beautiful document. Now, I go on the website and you can see I had all kinds of, but right down here at the bottom, really down there, it says Supreme Court of Canada, and there's a logo there of a coat of arms. And you'll probably see it better on this copy. But the coat of arms being shown there is the coat of arms of Canada. Now, the coat of arms of the Order of the Garter is in every courtroom in Canada, okay? Because that's just the way it is. We are under the Queen's trust, and the Queen is under the Order of the Garter. It doesn't look at all like this crest, okay? Now, for this to be on the letterhead of the Supreme Court of Canada is, in and of itself, a giant insult to everyone, to every veteran and everyone who died for king and country. That's as simple as that, okay? The putting of the Order of Canada crest, as what governs the Supreme Court of Canada, is a bigger constitutional event than the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. Period. It's that big an event. And they just can't slide it in. It just can't be slid in, okay? It proves beyond a doubt that this man is, this Mr. Roger Bilodeau, the registrar of the Supreme Court of Canada, and all his cohorts are imposters. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. There's no excuse for it. Now, where do I go from here? Okay, this is the last court of appeal, and I am not going to appeal to the minister who has done it. So I've sent a final notice. You can go to my website. It's well written. It's only 2 pages long, and what do I do now? Okay. So now I'll bring up this story of the guy in Ottawa on Christmas Eve, of what happened with him. Now, he knew he was supposed to get a reply from them, and he read the act, the Supreme Court Act, and way up in clause 135, it said there that the bearers of the rod need to be on staff all the time, and the Supreme Court of Canada needs to be opened at all times. Okay, so there has to be someone to receive these documents, and if the bearers of the instruments aren't there, then the sheriff of Carleton County must be on duty, because it's a very important thing. You never know when a piece of paper is going to come onto this at the right time, and there has to be a person here to take it, an officer. Now, so he walks in at about the same time that they're emailing me saying this rejection, and he asks for the sheriff of Carleton County. And the authorities were just flabbergasted. They're just like, and he shows them the act and does this here. So the reality is what, basically, what he's going to do is follow through and go to Carleton County and find a sheriff and say, hey, I can understand that you weren't there on Christmas Eve to do your duty. I forgive you of that, but I pulled your duty. Okay? Because the one thing that a sheriff can do is he can drag a judge to a courtroom. Okay? That's within the powers of a sheriff. Okay? In fact, that's what sheriffs do. Okay? Sheriff's powers have been limited to being in a courtroom. Okay? Now the reality is he can go and come to a sheriff and say, I can understand why you weren't there. Nobody issued, your boss didn't issue you there, whatever it is. But you're there. You were supposed to do your duty on Christmas Eve, so do it on a Wednesday, okay? Because do it, or do it tomorrow, but do it today, okay? Because they have to do it now. Because what we're trying to do is start a rebellion, okay? The Bible says that these people in power need to be so outraged at what they've become that they will rebel, okay? And clearly, the registrar for the Supreme Court of Canada doesn't. And as to prophecy, down to the last one, no one thinks it's important that we shouldn't rig trials, okay? As I say in this documentation, societies have gone down for less, okay? And every great society has gone down when the courts screw up, okay? It's the courts screwing up that make civilizations fall. And one of the big ones, and all law students are taught this, is never, never, never rig a trial, because it erodes the confidence of everyone in the society, okay? They can try to hide behind a rock, but this one is the one that makes them stumble, so says Romans 11. And what can I say? I'm going to serve basically the nature of the letter that I gave them. They're going to have to send it to 2 or 3 witnesses and decide on what to do next. And in the meantime, I have to file some papers with other authorities, including I'm going to push some sheriffs here saying, is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted? The order of Canada across our Supreme Court of Canada slid in by the back door by Stephen Harper, the biggest traitor we've ever elected, aside from Brian Mulroney. Okay? And what can I say? I'm doing what I can to return us to a lawful society through the only lawful means. And if the Supreme Court of Canada says it's not important, no, there is no lawful means available, then, as I say in this letter, be careful of what you wish for, okay? Pay the consequences. It's no society has survived this trauma. And what can I say? They could have resolved it quietly and peacefully, but no. As I say in the bottom line here, they did this because it's so heinous to have a not-for-profit compassion club in Canada or in Vancouver. Such a heinous activity. They have to commit perjury in order to stop the heinous crime of operating a not-for-profit compassion club in Vancouver. That's what it's all started from. And that's incredible stupidity, okay, that they allowed this to go that far. But they did, and I'll have to pick this up on another video. And in the meantime,